Flashpoint. Oh, before we go to the flashpoint, let's go to the store first. Ooh. This is a good store. They have a Banshee, a Blackjack, Commando, a whole Enforcer. All the Jaeger mechs. What the fuck? What the fuck? They also have large pulse lasers. And medium pulse lasers. And small pulse lasers. Oh, I will buy a small one.
New weapon systems available.
And I will buy the Gauss ammo.
New equipment available.
And I will probably buy the Gauss rifle. But first of all, let's do the flashpoint. It's for Yang and we get a mech out of it. So I'm very curious to see what it will be. Alright Yang, we're orbiting Electro, so let's hear it. What's this juicy opportunity you've got us land for? A great big glittery showroom full of limited production battle mechs. We're talking mint condition museum pieces, the private collection of one of House Davion's preeminent collectors. We play our cards right and they are ours for the taking. In short, Exo, what I've got lined up for you is a good old-fashioned heist. I need a crew. Does this collector have a name? I'd like to be nice to know who we're planning to rob. Mitchell Graves, he's an ex-corporate, made a mint working as an interim CEO of Lecomp Davion Introtech, then more than quadrupled his money by manipulating the aerospace market. Long story short, this guy is a white-collar criminal. He's filthy rich, but otherwise unremarkable, and he collects battle mechs, but I'll be damned if he knows how to pilot one. Sounds like the guy I don't have a problem stealing from. So, how do you suppose we do it? Well, first off, we have to get our mech warriors into the showroom somehow. We can't just blast our way in without damaging the merchandise, so a frontal assault is out. If we want to get those mechs out of the showroom in one piece, we're going to have to trick Graves into dropping his guard. As it happens, I've got a plan for that. I'm listening. Graves has a rival, the guy named Wallow. He's another rich asshole with military hardware fetish, and a couple of months ago he outbid our guy on some vintage mech parts. Graves needs those components for an old Griffin. Not another Griffin, I can't see them anymore, but Wallow won't send. You with me so far? I hope so, cause we're coming up to the good part. Okay, so last month Wallow leased an old aircraft hangar on the edge of Cortica City. He's planning on using it to facilitate another deal, some sort of aerospace acquisition, I think, and he's brought his Griffin components with him. Presumably for the purpose of pissing Graves off. Now, here's where our plan gets clever. If we were to capture Wallow's hangar and then leave it defenseless, Graves would go for it. He'd send his own security detail to steal Wallow's Griffin's bits. Good, I do not want these Griffin bits. And that would be give our people the opportunity to infiltrate Graves' showroom. And then our mech warriors would abscond with their pick of Graves' battle mechs. It's a fine plan. But what happens if the mechs are secured in some way? No offense to our valiant pilots, but if getting these museum pieces up and running is more complicated than pressing an on button, I'm not sure they're up to the task. You're right, they won't. And that's why I'll be going in with them, feet on the ground, like I did in my army days. I'll get the mechs running and hitch the ride back on with one of our pilots. Won't be my first date with a rumble seat. Sounds like a plan. Damn glad you're with me on this, boss. Damn glad. I give another mother of all high fives, but I didn't think I'd break you. Okay, so simple assault. Yang, veterans, big score. We're not getting paid for this. Yang, I need money. Also, there doesn't seem to be... Oh, the bull shark is out. Sorry. Let's take another one in. Let's go grasshopper. Also, let's go heavy. Oink. Warhammer. These are the mechs I want to use. And yes, this is a fine loadout. Go. I'm also curious to see how the Warhammer handles its new PPC. So usually flashpoints are 2 missions each. You rarely have a single flashpoint with a single mission. I don't even think they exist. Let me think about this. No, I think they don't. So the first one will probably be going in and the second one will be going out. But it is fun to see some new flashpoints around, so I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Let's hope that the heist works out the way Yang said that it would. No, it won't. It never will. Ever seen a heist movie? They're always prepared for your plan, and then they have prepared for a plan for that plan. And the plan for the plan for the plan. And a double cross, and another double cross, and the hangar's just up ahead. So, unknown Battletech lands, be advised that you are trespassing on protected territory, turn back now, or be destroyed. Yeah. We are going to destroy you, mate. Grasshopper, run out there. Run, run, run. Still no contact. Oh, we have to scout the hangar. Okay, I see. Let's run over here. There we go. I've got eyes on the hangar commander, and what's more, Firas got me access to Wallow's internal security cameras. They weren't even encrypted. For a security company, these SSI people aren't very good. You can say that again. I'm taking a look inside. Wallow's got something big in there, but I can't make it out. Ooh, wow. Don't leave us in suspense, Maya. What are we looking at here? A thing of beauty, XO. He's got about 80% of a Galileo instrument Achilles up on blocks in here. It's an absolute monster of a dropship, more than twice as big as our Leopard, and it's named like a warship to boot. Then we should be relieved that it's up on blocks. Let's get the show back on the road. Commander, the sooner we wipe out Waller's guards, the sooner we can move to Grace's showroom. By the way, I don't see any guards. Is this going to be a reverse ambush? So, move in. Move in. Move in. So, we captured it. Okay. Tanks. Really? Tanks. And 2 puny mechs. Let's reserve. I want the tanks to move. Okay. Well, we can jump into action. Let's do it. Good day, I'm a Warhammer. What do we have? A Centurion and a Hatchet Man. Yeah, shoot the Centurion. Just do it. Flat. Wow, the PPC does 24 damage. Wait, what? I have to take a look at it again once I am over there. This is a Bulldog tank. This isn't even... That's not even a threat. Can you jump? No. Then sprint over here. You will surprise them soon. Same goes for you. You are going to sprint all the way over here. Hatchet Man! Ah. The Hatchet Man surprised me. here comes the Centurion. That's one security crew just shooting your own base.
You've got nothing. You hear me? Need something cheap?
Yeah, move in real close. So the snub PPC does 30 damage times 5, so 150 damage. What the fuck? Deactivate the large laser, deactivate the small laser, and unload. Blop. He just imploded. And here comes the puny tank. $150 damage. I have to put a second one of them in there. Now you get cheesing. Precision strike, hatchet man, in the head, kill him. That's a nice pose. Also, I can already hear Yang screaming at me, how the fuck are we going to salvage this thing? It's just lying up there. You can't reach that. Yeah, get in there. Flank him. Actually, split your fire. Hey, B, you are getting the machine guns, and A is getting the lasers. Oh, survived.
Waiting for orders. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Split. No overheat, so just do it. So, is this going to get any harder? Doesn't seem so.
Systems holding.
Well, Warhammer, just step on it. Splash. Leopard inbound, I'll be touching down. The hangar is defensive and it looks like Raven is taking the bait. Long-range sensors are picking up activity on the showroom. That's my cue then, I'll get the Lance of Macaros together and infiltrate the showroom. Incoming transmission. I don't understand you people. You've captured my aerospace hangar and now you're, what, running away? Looks that way. Word of the wise, Raven security will be coming along any second now. If you don't want them tearing up that hangar down around you, I'd recommend moving your Griffin components out of the front yard. I'd also recommend that you password protect your security cameras, because your security team doesn't have the faintest idea what they're doing. I appreciate the warning, miss. Call me Sam. And I notice you've got a nearly completed Achilles in there. I'm a thief, not a monster. I don't want to see a mouthful like that get destroyed. That's very kind of you, Sam. Hell, it's downright cordial. I'll try to keep this little exchange in mind the next time we meet, because there will be a next time, Sam. And when it comes, I'll be the one holding the cards.
Mission successful.
That's not obvious. So, is the double cross coming in? Why do I have this feeling in my gut that Yang will just completely bonerize my whole company with this stupid little heist? Great! Yes, I know. Great. Yeah, experience points, no real damage. Yeah, give me a hatchet man part. Give me more hatchet man parts. Well, at least we have a hatchet man. Not the one I would want. I'd like to have, but we have one. I would rather have the SRM and 4 melee. I think it's almost 4 support weapon hatchet man, because that thing is a melee god. It can just axe down a Atlas if it wants to. But alas, not this time. Hatchet man, king of close quarters. Yang returns big score, part 2. The Eagle has landed, boss. We're in the showroom, surrounded by a whole bunch of really pretty battle mags. Real talk, these beauties are polished as a bodybuilder's biceps. If you told me that Graves spent 10 hours a day rubbing baby oil on them, I'd believe it. Charming. Just calling it like I see it, Doc. These babies are slick. Interesting variety of chassis too. I can't wait to see what components they're packing. I just wish there was some way we could take the entire collection home with us, you know? It almost feels negligent, condemning such beautiful machines to languish in moist, glycerin captivity. There's a phrase I've never I never need to hear again, you know, Yang. Can you get those mechs running or not? I've got it, EXO. There are some fluids I need to pump and a few locks to disengage, but the battle mechs themselves are in showroom condition. It shouldn't take long to get them going. It's what I'm saying. I just need a decision which of the 4 mechs I'm going to bring online. What are our options? Well, the way I see it, there are 2 options we can take here. We can swipe a lighter lance and try to slip away clean, or we can take a bunch of bruisers and blast our way out. There isn't much sense in taking a mixed lance, because at the end of the day we're only going to be as fast as our slowest mech. Okay, so boss, here's how do we take the hot rods or the monster trucks? Obviously the average heavy mech is a lot more valuable than the light, but these particular light mechs are pretty rare. There's a Vindicator variant in there, the Avenging Angel. I've never seen. Wait. Okay. Light and medium, heavy mechs all the way on it. The monster it is. And now, if you excuse me, I am going to. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I'm very curious to see what Yang will be fishing up. Battle 3 of 5. I see. Catapult, Thunderbolt, Dragon, Kintaro. This is good. This is good. This is good. So, do we get all 4 mechs? Not quite sure what's going to happen right now. But the Thunderbolt is nice. And the Catapult. A Catapult is always nice to have. However, an Archer is so much better. Okay, boss, we got the monster trucks and we are slugging our way to the LZ. Did I mention that I still hate rumble seats? Boy, do I ever. It's better get on the comms to guide us through this. We're trudging along a steady pace, but we are about to have company. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Destroy Graves security team. If it's going to be the same security team as the last mission, then this is going to be a pushover. Also, if this is going to be the last mission of the Flashpoint, then this is also going to be the last mission of the day. Because I have...
Command interface initiated.
Commander, we've got problems down here. Grave security team is closing in on us and we're gonna have to fight our way out. I've looked them up. It's a paramilitary security team, Paladin Protection LLC. That's a spider. That's a tank. That's another tank. There's a name to inspire terror in the mercenary hearts. Give him Hell Commander when the AOSLE are down to pick up our new mechs.
Damn.
Your entire lands must survive. Okay. Oh, this is the... Oh, these poor boys. Yeah, and you also have
Order received.
large, medium LRM, Thunderbolt in the glitch. You also have jump jets. Amazing.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Dragon. This is your basic dragon.
Affirmative.
And this is your basic Kintaro. Look at the little spider. Pew pew. Ah, here's a Kintaro. Let's reserve. Okay, they also have a medium mech. That's a crap.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Let's reserve some more. And I think that's a striker.
Barely hit, Commander.
Now, the catapult won't move first. The Thunderbolt can move first.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And split shot. A, B, go.
Uh-huh.
And we probably won't hit the spider. Nope, but it will reduce his evasion.
Get you next time.
Waiting for orders.
Nope. Dragon. Move in.
Right, Commander.
Oh, it's a blackjack. I was wrong. Yeah, do it like this.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Some decent shots. And another miss.
Get you next time. Hey there.
Now, the Kintaro.
Acknowledged.
Missiles on the Bulldog. Everything else into the Spider.
Fire on multiple enemies. Receiving you. Confirm.
And take out the Blackjack. 160 damage. Could kill him. But yeah, that was more sandpapered all over. So the spider is trying to flank us.
Receiving you.
Kintaro is running hot, but should be fine.
Acknowledged.
Get in there. Actually, split your fire. Missiles into him, lasers into him. This is... and one SR. Yeah, this could do it. Whew. Damn it!
How's it going?
Moving out.
Something like this. Glitch? No, you do not have. You have Ace Pilot. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Let's do this.
No problem. I've got enough guns.
Good shot.
Bye-bye.
Commander?
Move over here.
On the move.
Focus fire on him. Missiles only. Isn't he? Yeah. The ammo is stored in the torso.
What can I do for you?
And the dragon. Move over here. Shoot to kill.
Armor breach.
Yep.
Internal damage.
Show me, dragon. Where are you? Okay, your arm.
Standing by.
That's fine. Kintaro, punch.
Locking in coordinates. Need something?
Dragon, punch. Ooh! Punched out the score. We've got an inbound paladin protection dropship commander. Looks like they're about to have more company down there. That's the last of them, commander. Pick you up, get moving. Well, moving we shall.
Got it.
Your right arm is showing, so going like this is okay.
Affirmative.
And put the Kintaro in front.
On my way.
So let's see what they're dropping. Hatchet Man. And a locust. And a spider, I think, if I saw that correctly. Oh, a javelin. And the Hatchet Man. Yeah. Focus fire him in the core and try to take him out immediately. Yeah, because he's guarded now. Slacker, you have
Coordinates.
breaching shots. That's pretty nice. Oh, maybe not him. Yeah, I like that.
Copy that.
20 thunderbolts.
You betcha.
Take out the Hatchet Man.
This should be good.
There he goes.
Dang, you're dead.
Commander?
And Dragon, continue moving.
Right, Commander.
And shoot the Jenner. Just shoot it up. Come on, move it. Oh, is he an ace pilot or does
Reporting.
he have a death wish? He has a death wish.
Internal structure damage. What's up, boss?
Now, a punch is in order to cool down. So do that. Or a kick. Bam! That was a kick in the leg, I think. Yeah, but you're also almost toast. Small lasers are in range. Split your fire. A, B, go nuts. Ah, that poor guy got completely obliterated. And he's also toast.
What can I do for you?
Thunderbolt. Well, a punch does 80, and attack does 100 and more.
I hear ya.
If we hit everything. A punch is in order.
Coordinates received.
Ooh!
Want some more? Huh?
Waiting for
That was kind of devastating. Dragon, get in there. Just unload into him. Well, shooting our back armor has the advantage that it hasn't been hurt yet, so... nevertheless, more punching. Just take him out. Ooh, kick in the shin. And headbutt. He's still standing. And thunderbolt punch. There he goes.
Did you see that?
Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given you the green light to pick you up. Now that's what I call that. 4 beautiful mechs, and all for the bargain price of 2 short combat drops. And a pissed off rich guy. Might wanna hold off on that loading, Yang. We've got a problem. You remember that Achilles class dropship we saw in Battletech? The one that was on blocks and now is nowhere ready for launch? Yeah. It's right on top of us.
Mission successful.
Interesting. So there's your double cross. Well, not really double cross, but yeah, schemes. Hey, we got 10% more cash. Damn it! The catapult got a bit damaged, but that's fine, as does the dragon. Give me the blackjack part. Yeah, any good stuff? No. Hatchet Man. And... Spider? So, let's see how part 3 goes along.